Hey guys, just want to show you around the new 2017 Native Manta Ray Propel 12. I purchased this for my wife as well as some offshore fishing off the coast of North Carolina. Just give you guys a quick walk around and some on the water footage. So there she is. She's 12 foot 2 inches long, weighs approximately 65 pounds. Obviously comes with the Propel drive, very nice. Comes with these nice handles, fore and aft, as well as on the sides. It does come with Native's Rudder system, which is actually quite a bit better on this boat than it is on my Slayer Propel 13. Slayer Propel 13, for everybody that has one, knows it turns like a tank, and a rudder replacement is almost immediately necessary. I'll show you in a video later where I had some shallow water. I had some skinny water areas where I got backed up into a corner. This is really good in there. It actually does turn very nicely. It does, when you're in those areas, though, small corrections will make a big difference, which I kind of struggled with the first couple times I was out, because I was used to my Slayer Propel 13, which takes some big corrections when you're in tight areas. So just note that. When I purchased this, I was actually considering the Perception Pescador Pilot Pro. I couldn't decide between the two of them. This one was a little bit lighter, a little bit better paddling in open water. I did like the Pescador. I just couldn't justify the price and some of the drive issues they had early on. I think they got those rectified now though, so nothing against Perception. So a couple other features on this boat. It does come with the Native first class seat, which is adjustable forward and back. I will warn you, if you do adjust the drive or adjust the seat all the way forward, you will not be able to remove the drive. I'll add this to another part of the video, but you will have to keep it back just a little bit or adjust it, which can be somewhat of a problem if you're in really skinny water and you're about to hit your drive or a stump or something. You're going to be struggling there just a little bit. So what I really like about this boat is the storage, as well as the width. Overall, I believe it's 33 inches wide. It also has the closed mount bow cover, which there is plenty of room in there, and it does go most of the way through. But I've packed all my dry gear in here as well as some other stuff and had no issues at all. And that is watertight, so when you do put it on, it is a little snug. Will take a little getting used to. Try not to knock it off my cart in the driveway here. Cup holders, there are two of them. One here, and they will hold a 30-ounce Arctic, Yeti, whatever. The one on the side will do the same, although you will lose a rod holder if you do that. So I just laid these rods in here to show you. You can actually get your rods in the boat. Got 3 of them. I'll probably end up not using these two for rod storage. I'll probably end up using them for something like a camera mount and using a black pack or something out the back here. You do have the back bungee cord system and your rudder. Another feature I really like that I wish the Slayer Propel 13 came with, note Native, is this paddle holder. Simple but effective. Just a little tab here, pop it down, and you're ready to remove your paddle. I do have to use the cam locks on my Slayer Propel, which I had to purchase, and if we're being honest, I don't really care for them. The way they mount on my boat doesn't really give you a good space for the paddle to sit. Also have gear tracks on this. There's only 2 here, one on each side. You probably could mount something in the seat rails if you were so inclined, but then your seat's not going to have the adjustability. Other than that, I think the only thing I missed is they do come with scupper plugs, except for the back ones. I don't know why there's not scupper plugs in the back of mine back there. Also, this little dry cup also has a rubber seal. This removes, though very difficult. And that'll get you access to your hull down there. One more note, small tackle bag in the back of the boat. So you just pop your little tab. Cut back where it goes. And I think I have 4 Plano boxes in there, miscellaneous lines and things. There's still a little bit more room. One of the interesting videos I saw that Native actually published themselves was of putting a child in the back, which is part of the reason I bought 2 bigger kayaks, is so we could actually put my children in the back. So, in order to put a child in the back of this, the video I saw on Native's website was they stuck a little chair down like this, and they wrapped the bungees around it. Now, my 5-year-old daughter can sit in there. I don't recommend this for everybody. My wife and I had planned on using these as family getaway cruisers as well. Obviously, in the back of the Slayer Propel 13, there is no issue with space. You could probably put your 14-year-old back there if you needed to, but I don't recommend that either. Also wanted to talk to you guys about the tight lines of the Manta Ray. So this was a pretty good paddle kayak back in the day. They still make it, but you'll notice how sharp the bow is on the front. Nice little deep V there. Also has a nice deep V coming out the back. The rudder's in the way there a little bit. Some nice channels. The boat does handle really well on the water. It turns quickly, tracks well, as long as you make minor adjustments. So yeah, pricing on the Manta Ray is $19.99. I got this at Get Outdoors in Greensboro. For me, for the money against the perception, which is $17.99, this is almost a no-brainer. Native's been around a while. They've got a pretty good history of customer service, and their stuff looks good. I mean, and that's it. Stay tuned for some on the water footage and how I feel it fishes.